we are here, I want to know, even the people want to know, what MyScaai Bharat actually is and what do you guys specialize in?
It's a very interesting question which I wanted to answer since a while now. Okay, so I mean, many people comes to me and ask, what is MyScaai? So first of all, I would like to put a light on MyScaai. So my means my.
Okay.
Now we have 5 pillars of construction of delivering a full-fledged home. S stands for support, C stands for construction, A stands for automation, another A stands for amenities, and I stands for interior. So if you look into it, any house needs these 5 pillars, which is our USP. So basically we work on all these 5 pillars, and that is what MyScaai is. Now, what does it do?
Yes.
Your second part of the question. So we are a construction company which is helping the clients in getting their house constructed with interiors, automation, amenities and support end to end at one place.
Okay. So that means there is no hustle for the customers, any kind of hustle that it would be difficult for them to possess a land and then go on with the construction process. That is too tedious. So you guys come in and that is a solution for them. They can get their house constructed easily via your team.
Yes, you are absolutely right. See, when we say it's a tedious process, it is way beyond that.
Okay.
So construction is a pain. We all have accepted that. Okay, no construction you wanna do. So okay, it's a pain. When we looked into the detailing about the construction is, I would say majorly it's 70% of communication gap between the people when we have, and then 30% is about the execution.
Okay.
So when you plan, imagine you're coming new to any city and you want to have your own house.
Okay.
You'll buy a plot. Buying plot is easy. You can go and buy a plot from anywhere. Now after that, you need tens of people to be dealing with. So you have 9 to 6 job. After your job, you're dealing with the architect, with the permission approval people, then you have a soil test people, then surveyors, then structural teams, then you have a contractor. Contractor will bring thousands of surprises. Then you have to do the interiors, then you have to do the automations, you have to think about what amenities should be there, and most importantly, post-construction support. So if you calculate in your construction journey, you meet with almost 50 random people during the construction of one home. So imagine how much pain it is bringing to your head, because you're not prepared for that. You feel that okay, no, you want your house to be constructed your own way, but for that you have to put a lot of effort. So your 1.5 year goes into that. We are doing nothing miraculous. We are just solving this problem by offering client one person, one point of contact to take care of all these 50 things. So they don't have to deal with 50 different type of people. They have to deal with one person who will take care of their approvals on for permission for the construction, soil test, surveys, then architectural drawings, structural drawings, then whole of construction, end-to-end construction, then interiors, automation, amenities, every single thing, and post-construction support. We're just one call away. We have exclusively prepared this overall package where the customer has to deal with one person, one company, and sort out all the problems.
Great. Like the onboarding process might be easy for the clients. Could you please share a light on the same?
See, the onboarding process is quite simple and easy, because onboarding is one of the biggest. It is exactly like onboarding, right?
Okay.
Because you think about the construction, then you get 50 people in your mind. Okay, you have to deal with this, that. In this case, you don't have to do. So I'll give you an example. Let's say some client comes to us who have existing house constructed and they want to reconstruct a new one. For that, the process becomes more complicated, because they have to first get the demolition permission, demolition done, and then after demolition they have to do the surveys and then permission for the new construction, and then the architectural and all those process goes on. So in onboarding, we have made it so simple that okay, we are just one call away. If you are signing up with MyScaai Bharat, from end to end, we'll take care of everything. So you're just dealing with one person, as I mentioned earlier. That person will be helping you from demolition to delivery as a final key.
Okay.
So onboarding is basically we have tried to make it so simple that the client can sit and relax from anywhere. In fact, we have constructed many homes of the people who gave us the advance, went to the US, and when they came back for the Graha Pravesh Puja directly,
Oh,
we were having that type of clients available too.
that kind of trust was built.
Exactly, because end to end thing we have sorted in a manner. See, every big business happens through a process. Okay, it is not a rocket science, or it is not a mechanical engineering you are doing somewhere. It is a process. You set up right processes, people will align with that right processes, and the things will flow on.
Yeah.
So this is how we do.
I have read about the price locking feature with your company. Is that really real? Like customers do not have to take attention about anything?
See, price locking facility, I would say, is our backbone,
Okay.
and is the customer's backbone too. See, why we need to understand the price locking facility, we need to understand the details about it. Okay, so what is main issue client is facing into the construction? Main is delay, quality, and price.
Yeah.
Out of all these, price and quality is on the superior level. People are ready to adjust with couple of months delay. They don't want to compromise on the quality as well as cost, and both are proportional.
Yeah.
If the quality you have to degrade, you have to the cost will be less.
Yes.
If the quality is high, the cost will be high. So this is how it works. But when we started this company, before starting this company, my main agenda is to create a system where you are committing the client one cost, one timeline, and one quality. When it comes to the price locking facility, I'll tell you, I've seen people coming to my place, my office, and crying. I'll tell you how. So basically, let's say you are a person, you have to construct your house. You have a budget of 80 lakhs, for example, out of which 60 lakhs loan you have taken and 20 lakhs saving you have. When you go to a contractor says, yes, 80 lakh I'll do it per square feet, this is the cost. So you are happy, okay, that you pay advance and move ahead. Then what happens is, you make your architectural drawings, and then suddenly after that a BOQ, bill of quantity, is prepared, and you get to know that the project cost has gone from 80 lakhs to 95 lakhs. Now my question to you is it really possible to get 15 lakh rupees in 1.5 year, being a salaried person?
No.
And you can't ask anyone for even 15,000 rupees, you can't ask. Those people are struggling. Those middle class people are struggling, and this is becoming a huge scam into this industry. My goal is to organize this industry into a manner that everything, whatever we are doing, is crystal and clear to the clients. So what we did, we don't work on this bill of quantity model. What we have told, okay, this is the per square feet cost, and this is the square feet area of your coming. You just multiply it, and this will be the final cost. We are not limiting the clients on selections and things like that, because see, price locking is something which is a core business which we are carrying. That is our main USP. Seeing this price locking facility, I have stated multiple times, many people have tried to adopt this thing, because price locking is something which looks very lucrative, but with terms and condition. They put the terms and condition that if the price is increasing by 5% of some material, they'll be doing it. So price locking had 3-4 phases. One is, we don't increase the price in even if the price of material like steel, cement, and all those things increasing. We are not limiting the client in, we are not increasing the cost in if the client is selecting huge windows and doors into the house, asking for few more additional electrical points. Many small things are there. We are here to give the client the best home possible for them in the fixed cost which we commit before taking a single payment from the client. So price locking is real with us, and it is actually working with all the clients.
So we can put this point across, like this makes you a bit different from the other construction companies that are in the market.
Many clients recently came to me and given me a title that you are the only price locking man available in this industry.
We're gonna give you a title for that also then. Do you face any kind of challenges while building these smart homes? Any kind of with the clients or with the management that you have?
See, construction is proportional to challenges.
Yes, that is
Construction, okay, whenever there's a labor force involved, a lot of challenges you face, from the labor level to engineer level to architecture level to structure level to a lot of level. Every level there is a challenge.
Yes.
If I have to put into simple words, while running other businesses, like I run a software company as well, if I have challenges, let's say 5%, here it is 95%. It's that different. So in construction, because at the end of the day, when you are dealing with the labor staff and all those levels, now you are putting your professionalism on board. So that becomes a adjustment issue, first of all. So we face a lot of common challenges which are there into the industry, but as I stated earlier, setting up the processes helps you a lot. I'll tell you, most of the issue you face by labor's unavailability.
Yeah.
Right? Now we have came up with a model that we will not outsource. We will have our own laborers. So our labor team comes from Jharkhand, Odisha, or some Andhra Pradesh, or different parts of the country. They stay on the site until the project is finished.
Okay.
90% delays because of these regular laborers. 10% is out of 10%, 8% is from the material supply, 2% is from the third party vendors. So we have sorted in a manner that for every project, if we have to put another vendors, we will take five people like that, and labor team is in-house only.
Oh.
So challenge was there, right? But if you use right mindset, right processes, those can be sorted. So I would say, yeah, still we face challenges. Definitely, I won't say no to it. But as compared to the unorganized sector, unorganized companies, we are little bit secured. Because the laborers, okay, we try to pay the laborers on time. We try to pay laborers full salary. We don't deduct money unnecessarily. So the labor also don't want to leave us. This is how it goes. Apart from that, definitely from the client interaction to architectural and to execution, we face certain technical challenges as well. Every company does that, but the end agenda matters a lot, because I believe in ethics and honesty. That's what my agenda is. So that's why we are preferring only premium materials to construct the house, right? So we give a huge preference to the quality, and that's how we are functioning. Challenges is a part of business, but we have adopted in a manner that it becomes we are making it a little lifestyle version of it.
So we can say that the system is pretty much transparent to the clients as well?
Without transparency, you can't achieve the timelines and the quality.
Yeah.
So basically I've seen, before coming to this industry, I've seen many people hiding the reports from the client and doing all those things. Okay, no, you should not present this to the client, that to the client. What I believe in is everyday report to be sent to the client, because client is anyhow on the site, visiting their site, they know everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to hide.
It is their house.
It is their house. It is their right to know everything what is happening into their house. So basically at our thing, the material and all which we are using is fixed and agreed by the client. So on site you go, you will find JSW steel, Ultratech cement, and only branded material. So there is no point of cheating on that front. As far as the work is concerned, the client knows that the laborers are staying on the site only. So there is nothing, no labor movement is there. So client is happy about that as well. The only place where transparency matters the most is what material and all those things you are using into the site. Is it right and the quantity is enough or no? Because you are using JSW steel, but the quantity 1000 tons is required or 1000 kgs is required, you are putting just 900 kgs. It's a cheating again.
Yes.
So what we do is, as soon as our structural drawings comes up, we send it to the client. We send the client, okay, this much of the quantity we use. You check it, and if you can get it validated across anyone, they can get it verified by anyone, and then we put it across. So transparency for me, if you are more transparent to the clients, the chances of making the project success will be very high. Whether on the other hand, if you are hiding something from the client, some or other day this will be blown, and the client will come to you, and there will be fight definitely.
Yes.
So and also as far as the transparency is concerned, we have given live camera accesses to the clients of their site, so they can access what work is happening on their site even every single day, every single minute. So it's not that we are hiding something or things like that, and transparency has made us what we are today, to be very honest with you.
And we have talked about transparency. I have read about 24/7 support that is there. So would you please give a light on the same? Like what kind of support do you guys give? Like 24/7 is a big relative term.
See, what happens is during the construction you struggle a lot. As I mentioned, you have to deal with a lot of people. In this case, MyScaai Bharat the client is dealing with MyScaai Bharat.
Yes.
But on the other hand, what happens is this one person, who's the customer relationship manager or architect or whatever it is, they have to deal with a lot of material supplies, they have to deal with a lot of plan arrangements, design approvals, design submissions, a lot of things like that. So what we have made is some clients are in their working hours. They can't, if they have to make any complaint or ask for anything, they can't just complain during the daytime. They call us at 10:30, 11, 11:30, even 12:30 sometimes. And early morning 6:30 they call us, put the message on WhatsApp groups and all those things. So with the transparency, we have made this communication very easy with the clients. So anything happens on the site, first of all, a dedicated site engineer we allocate on the site. He doesn't move from one place to another. So he will be there for whole day support, and the laborers are also there. So that itself will be becoming a 24/7 support there itself on the site if any problem is there. Apart from that, we have a exclusive support for the clients. Anytime they want to reach out to us, we are just one message away. Okay. You just message, our team will respond immediately, right? And anything they want to ask, anything they want to, because see, everyone face challenges during the construction or any job. If there is any problem, it will be answered on time, they'll be very happy. So that's what we try to do, to make the client happy by giving them most of the support, and that is what actually helping us as well to win the clients.
What approach do you think, like MyScaai's construction approach, is different and unique from the other construction companies that are out there?
So I would say more than construction approach, the way the processes have been made with MyScaai Bharat, that is unique. Okay. Construction will remain same. Obviously you have to put the quality, and we are a very strong believer. Our tagline is like constructing high-tech luxury villas with one cost, one quality and one timeline. Now when we understand and elaborate these words, in market what is happening, people are coming with multiple packages. Package of this cost, that cost, this cost, this cost. I am not a fan of package. I don't believe in packages. I believe in one cost, one timeline and one quality, right? So when I say uniqueness into the processes which we bring in, first of all, we have made the channel so transparent that people are very much comfortable in dealing with one person and a team which is backing it up. Second thing is, when it comes to the one cost, we have introduced one cost that includes construction, interior, automation, amenities and support. We're not adding up the cost, because they start with one cost, end up paying another cost. This is one of the that we discuss on the price locking facility as well. Yes. So MyScaai Bharat is helping all individuals sitting across the country, anywhere, to get their house constructed with peace. Okay. And we are also exploring international technologies and international designs to be given to the people, and they can get their homes done. I'll tell you one basic example. You would have seen in many smaller cities, and even in a city like Bangalore, many people have a house with a lot of cladding and all those things. So it looks very fancy for a while when you do get it done. After 3-4 years, what happens? The color gets fade away and you have to maintain it, and a lot of things happen because the weather in India is different. The dust and sun and a lot of things comes up. What we have came up with a model is, okay, let's design the house in a manner as it is, that it is just one wash away to get cleaned. So I recommend either on your Pongal or on your Diwali, just wash the house from once and outside, and you have zero maintenance. It is that easy. So when it comes to the uniqueness, we are adding up a lot of points for the clients, making up the processes easy, giving them price locking facility, giving them no game of inclusion and exclusion we have, and then you have in-house labor team. You can control your architectural things. We are giving unlimited architectural changes options to the client. So there are n number of things which are making us unique, because I am highlighting those points where people are putting money to the client.
Yeah.
You won't believe, people are putting money. They are putting, okay, in architecture you can only revise the designs 3 times. Every other revision will cost you 50,000 rupees.
Oh.
This is how it is working in the market. I ask why.
Is that so?
That's there. I ask why it is required. If the client wants to change 100 times, it is his right to get it changed until he is satisfied. Right? Yes. So basically, if I have to conclude it, MyScaai Bharat's one price, one cost and one timeline model is making it unique, because in this we are covering every single thing which which is available and which is required to the client.
Like, I also want you to throw some light on exclusions and inclusion that would be easy for your clients and people to understand. What is it actually?
So to understand that, we need to understand why this term of inclusion and exclusion came up.
Yeah.
So when you go to the construction, as I told you, they start with a basic price. They say, okay, 1999 or 2000 rupees per square feet, and then they start the construction, and then they come up with a model that everything is extra, which is compound wall extra, parapet wall extra, elevation cost extra, ceiling height cost extra. Then you have additional electrical point you ask, apart from 2 you ask 3 point, it will be extra. Every single thing is extra. Now my question to the people is, how can a compound wall will be extra into the house? Is the house completed without compound wall? No. Compound wall is a mandatory boundary wall which is required. Parapet wall, it is a must thing. Elevation is a must thing. Water harvesting, waterproofing, ceiling height. So MyScaai Bharat came up with this one cost, one quality, one timeline model, where we are by default giving every single thing to the clients. So we don't play this game of inclusion and exclusion. In our cost, everything is included. So basically we are covering all the needs. Want, I can't cater. Want may, you want chandelier of 50 lakh rupees, I can't fulfill that promise, right? But need, you want, okay, what is your need? You want your house to be constructed with greater quality, with greater materials, I am giving you that. You want your house to have everything included, whether it is compound wall, parapet wall, elevation, waterproofing, water harvesting, and any other thing like that. I'll be giving you that. If you want additional, additional switch points, additional water points, additional electrical points, I'll give you without any cost. So this is a mutual agreement we do. I can't just come to you and ask 5,000 rupees, give me extra because of this one switch. So basically it's a general perception which we are making. So I am very much against this game of inclusion and exclusion, because I have seen people cheated like anything. Because they start with one cost and then they come to you for compound wall, you need to pay 5 lakh rupees extra. For water, some tank and water harvesting, you have to pay 4 lakh rupees extra. This extra goes and comes on the customer's head. We don't play this game.
That is beneficial for the clients as 100%. Well, the trust that builds between the company and the client.
See, the problem with the client is they are okay to pay you, but they wish to know in advance what all payments I have to do. You can't suddenly jump in and say, you need to pay 50 lakh rupees extra because these things are extra. Then the client will ask, no, okay, you are giving me, okay, electrical point. Where is the switch? Switch is a part of the game, right? You can't just come to the client and say, no, switches will be extra. Then you will be giving the pipes for the water, but the tap will be extra. How can we play like this?